She ain't got no money in the bank.
What is going on, guys? Jack95 Gamer here, and we are back with episode 7, my West Ham United career mode. As you can see here, we kick off the episode with Andy Carroll saying he wants to play in this next match against Queen's Park Rangers. We are back playing QPR where it all began in FIFA 15, and it feels a bit weird coming back to play QPR because obviously they're coming to Upton Park here, and you know, it's not the team that I left, but it's definitely probably the team that I started with, so it's definitely going to feel weird playing them, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great game. QPR have got a great side on FIFA 15, so I know that it's going to be a good one, no matter what the outcome is. And Upton Park, you know, it always rises to the occasion, so I know that the atmosphere is going to be brilliant for a London derby like this. Vargas, Tarap, Leroy Fer, Matt Phillips, Sandro, Diakite, Traore, Corker, Nuaha, Ishla and McCarthy make up the team. Charlie Austin, the informed striker on the bench, and obviously our on loan striker Mario Zarate makes the bench also. But it would be us that would look to get the first attack away, but we do get dispossessed, and the Delta Rat falls in possession for Queen's Park Rangers. Plays it into Diakite, gets it onto his favoured foot and bends it round UC Escalon and the whole defence, and Queen's Park Rangers take a shock lead 6 minutes into the game, and we're 1-0 down just like that. You know, what a finish that is though from the centre defensive midfielder. That finish is exquisite. Samba Diakite, take a bow my friend, because that was a massive goal for Queen's Park Rangers there. As they look to capitalise on the form they're on now, Diakite does play it into Eduardo Vargas. Vargas does really well here, plays the ball over the top to find Phillips, and that could have easily been 2-0 there. West Ham need to wake up, and they try and wake up here with Ener Valencia, who goes down into the box from a challenge from Nader Manuha, and the referee points straight to the spot there. It is a penalty kick to West Ham, and captain Mark Noble is going to step up and take this one. It's against Alex McCarthy, who we all know is a great goalkeeper, but Mark Noble's great at penalties. Goalkeeper goes the right way, but nowhere near the ball in the end, and Mark Noble gets West Ham back on terms at 1-1. Half an hour gone to this game, and things are starting to spice up exactly how we'd like them to. Look at that play from Mark Noble. That is an exquisite finish from him, and we are so happy about that. Look at that. That finish is brilliant from Mark Noble. We're back on terms, like I said. Half an hour gone in this game. 3 goals in the Barclays Premier League from Mark Noble. He's off to an absolute flyer this season. As Traore gets down that left-hand side now, the full-back does really well here. He's on the attack, crosses the ball all the way into box to find Tarap. Tarap turns and shoots, and again, we are looking very, very shaky in defence here, and it's kind of a worry for me. But as you can see, Ishla plays the ball into the path again of, I believe, Phillips crosses it into find the Del Tarap, and that header just goes wide there. But we are living life really dangerously here. You know, if we're not careful, we could concede another goal here. We can't keep playing like this. As Sandro plays in Vargas, Vargas shoots, and that, again, that could easily have been 2-1. And they get a throw in here. Diakite, the goal scorer, does lay off Ishla, who's playing right back in this game. Ishla plays it into Diakite. The goal scorer plays it into Charlie Austin, and his header is saved by UC Escalon. But like I said, 6 to 8 minutes into the game, it's all Queen's Park Rangers. We've been absolutely dominating this game. Traore plays in Matt Phillips. Phillips into Tarap. It's saved really well by UC Escalon, but Charlie Austin was waiting in the wings to put the ball into the empty net. Queen's Park Rangers lead 2-1. And it was always coming. It was always coming. You can't argue that it wasn't, guys. Queen's Park Rangers take the lead at Upton Park. And it's disappointing. It really is. Because you'd expect us to do better here. But 1 goal in the Barclays Premier League for Austin. And the informed striker, obviously, in real life, is doing really well here. As you can see, we do bring on, I believe, Diafara Sacco and Gonzalez now to try and freshen things up for attack, because nothing's been working this game. Alex Song gets changed here, but Kyoto does regain possession. He does play it down the wing, or down, into Aaron Cresswell. Across to the looping ball in. McCarthy comes to, it falls to Gonzalez. Gonzalez shoots, he gets denied by the post there, and West Ham very unlucky not to be back on terms, and that would be how the game finishes. Queen's Park Rangers come to Upton Park and take 3 points away from us, you know, and it's very disappointing. It really is, because obviously I wanted to make Upton Park a fortress this season, but you know, when you get dominated like that at home, like we did, as the stats do show, there's no way we can make it a fortress. You know, when we play like that, we wanted the fans to be the 12th man. I believe they are the 12th man, but the team did not show up today, and unfortunately, it was against Queen's Park Rangers that took advantage of it, you know. And on another day, if it was another team, I do believe we probably would have lost by more. So, you know, we can count ourselves lucky the goal difference doesn't go down by that much. But again, I'm disappointed. And Andy Carroll, he appreciates him for getting into the game by his inform, but he did nothing that game, and that really upsets me. It really does. So he's on the bench along with Wilson in this one, Noble, Milfutano, Coquelin, Pizzoa and Tompkins, as we do bring on Valencia and Sacco as a partnership up front against Danning, Gonzalez, Song, Kayute, Reed, Collins, Jenkinson, Cresswell and Yaskalayan. So Dyke-Meyer, Tompkins, Noble and Andy Carroll all dropped from the first team after that performance against Queen's Park Rangers. We're hoping to bounce back against Burnley. we need to bounce back, we really do, but our form has been questionable the last couple of games, really. That loss to Hull has really hurt us, but we've got the win against Liverpool, obviously, and against Manchester United, but it's still, we've been questionable. At the start of the season, we was on massive form, but here's the Burnley team. Danny Ings obviously starts up front, and former player Matt Taylor does come, gets a visit from us, obviously, against his former club, as Kieran Trippier does play in Marnie. Marnie does really well there to play it to the right back. Kieran Trippier still onto the ball here. He does play a reverse ball into Matty Taylor, across it into Danny Ings, who's been denied by the crossbar there, and West Ham let off with a warning 40 minutes in. But from a free kick here, Stuart Downing lines it up. He plays it all the way into the box here, and former player Matthew Taylor, I think he forgot what team he's playing for there, as he puts the ball into his own net and gives West Ham the lead 1-0. And it is, in fact, it will go down as a Matt Taylor own goal, off his chest into the back of the net, past the goalkeeper, and we're not complaining about that. We do take the lead 1-0. But as you can see, Ward does link up with George Boyd really well here. George Boyd does play in to the path of Zika, back into Boyd. Boyd plays it into some space here for Ward. Ward gets his shot away, and again, that could have easily gone into the back of the net there. We're giving Burnley too much space here, and again, they still seem in dominance, as Matt Taylor, who scored the own goal, does play it into Zika. Zika crosses the ball in. Collins gets it away only as far as Boyd, who hits the crossbar. Kayute can't control it. Falls to Danny Ings, who's got the pace to get to the ball and put it into the empty net there. Burnley back on terms just before half time, and it is 1-1. And again, I can't argue to say it wasn't coming, because it was. And our form has definitely been questionable. We've dipped in form lately, and it disappoints me. It really does. But take nothing away from Danny Ings. It's a good finish. And is it down to UC Ascalon? Is it just pouring goal for us? Were we too reliant on Adrian? We don't know. Adrian is still out for another month yet, guys. So we're still very worried, we are, in all honesty. But as you can see here, George Boyd gets onto the ball here, and Burnley look to take the lead here, but a great block there from Aaron Cresswell would block him from obviously getting the shot away. But into the second half now, Gonzalez linking up with Kayute. Kayute does find Stuart Downing, puts a great ball over the top there for Diafara Sakho. Sakho puts the ball across goal to find Eder Valencia with the header, and West Ham regain the lead here. We're 2-1 up, and it is courtesy of the Ecuador man. The strike partnership working out yet again for us. Sakho's come into the team, and great sportsmanship. He's had a great game for us, in all honesty. He showed a lot of pace, he's shown a lot of will and desire to get to the loose balls, and it pays off there. He got to that one, made the chance, and Eder Valencia pouncing it. 5 goals this season for the Ecuador man, and him and Sakho have been on form in this game. But Ward gets on the ball yet again, and Burnley have had a host of chances. They need to make one of them count, preferably this one. Danny Ings, great play into Boyd, and he's denied really well by UC Ascalon there, but we would win the ball in the counter-attack. Cresswell winning back, Stuart Downing would play in Eder Valencia. Here comes Valencia now, takes on the defence, takes it straight past the centre-back there. Eder Valencia through on goal here. We can definitely make it pay here, and we do. 3-1, sorry, now 2 goals for Eder Valencia, and what turnaround this second half. Now we're only 10 minutes into the second half, and we've got 2 goals. The half-time team talk obviously worked, guys. We kicked the boys' butts into gear, and we've done really well here. Look at that finish from Eder Valencia. You get no better than that. No chance for the goalkeeper. Defence was always going to be chasing Valencia, and like I said, that's one of my favourite finishes on the game. 6 goals in the BPL this season. Eder Valencia is on red-hot form. You can't stop him. Valencia then plays in Aaron Cresswell down that left-hand side. 65 minutes into the game now. We're looking to make Burnley hurt. We're looking to make this, obviously, possession pay off. And Sakho denied by the post and the goalkeeper there. Very unlucky as we bring on Wilson and Milfitano. And I believe Bazoa, I want to say Bazoa. No, Mark Noble, sorry. But as you can see here, Valencia picks up the ball from the throw. He does find Emil Furtado. Emil Furtado does really well here. Gets away from his man. He puts the ball into the box. He's really good at crossing. He finds Wilson with the header and with the free shot, but he's denied by the goalkeeper. Wilson looking to get that first goal for the club as Burnley come on the counter-attack now. Mori plays it into Zika. Zika loses out to Winston Reid. Great defending there. The ball falls loose. Valencia does find Emil Furtado. Emil Furtado plays the ball over the top for Wilson. The flag stays down. It's James Wilson. He gets his first ever West Ham goal. The youngster, the teenager, scores 4-1 West Ham, and it's an absolute rut here for Burnley. They are absolutely struggling here, and what a play from West Ham. What a ball from Emil Furtado. He's been an absolute... He comes off the bench every single game, and he makes a difference. He's made a difference, obviously, in the Capital One Cup when he come on against Leeds and put that ball into the box, and obviously calls the own goal. And again, he set up James Wilson here to get his first goal in the BPL, his first ever goal for West Ham, which is really good, well played. And Milfitano pulling the strings yet again, as he does find Gonzalez in the 90th minute. The ball does get knocked loose, only to find Cresswell. Cresswell crosses it into find Valencia, denied by Heaton. The game does finish at 4-1, guys. We bounce back in style against Burnley. Questionable in the first half, but again, we look like the team of late, when we started the season in the second half, and we want that form to continue throughout the whole of the season. Matty Taylor own goal, Valencia, and obviously James Wilson. As you can see, it was quite an even game here, but we just took our chances. We need to pick up form, we really do, in the next episode, and we need to be playing like a team like did play in the second half in that game. Valencia man of the match with an 8.6 rating. We're getting used to seeing the Ecuador man appearing on that man of the match screen because he's been here, then, everywhere for us. What a player he is. But guys, that is going to bring an end to this episode, unfortunately. I'm going to leave you guys looking at the squad report. Hopefully Adrian will be back very soon and we will not be missing him for much longer. And hopefully we can pick up where we left off in that second half and continue our great form in the next episode. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you do hit that like button, guys. I'd really appreciate it. If you're new around here and you haven't already, you enjoy the content and you want to see more, then why not hit that subscribe button, guys? You know, if I've done enough to earn your subscription, then thank you very much. And, you know, I do upload Ultimate Team content also if you want to check that out on the channel. As always, I hope you all have a really nice day. I can't wait to get this video out for you guys tomorrow also. See you in the next one. Peace!